Okay, welcome back to our last Crusade, or the Rise of a New World. Anime Review, Episode 8. Well, we're basically on Episode 16 for the series, which is sadly going to be the last episode for a while because we're on hiatus now. Yep. Thank you, Studio Silverlink, for putting a good show on hiatus because you can't keep a good team together or something. Like, listen up, team who makes this series. Please give a real reason why you put a hiatus. Are you having a dispute with management or pay? Keeping the quality? That just smells like bullcrap. Almost as bullcrap as one series went hiatus because of like they claim of COVID. Okay, so the 16 episode series, Lion in the Seat. My name is Elletear, and this episode adapts from the prologue and the first two chapters of Book 6. Yeah, it was Book 5 pretty quickly. Yeah, in just like 3 episodes, we're done with Book 5. Yeah, because Book's not very long for the series. I would not be very surprised when the series resumes, though we might get to Book 8. I would not be surprised with that. So, we start with Alice reporting back to the palace, giving her mother a report about Sisbel and the fact she kind of know about basically the mercenaries. Does not know that Iska is the one basically doing the bodyguarding. So Elletear basically like they need her back here as quick as possible. They'll meet her. Of course, they also have a phone call from Reen, where they have to meet at the certain gate, gate 4. So also see Sisbel she has a fever. Then she's healed for the next day. Rena's got this weird thing in this episode where she really wants to see her breast increase. Where she's jealous of the fact that all 3 sisters, like, doesn't mention Elletear. She's jealous of the fact that Alice and Sisbel have got bigger chests than she does. Now you're probably thinking, is this basically a trope made for the anime? Typically this being Japanese anime, yes, but excuse me, this actually is from the light novel. So this is not something the anime is make out of a whim like, oh, let's poke fun of women because of breast size. Yep. So, and of course, Iska basically wonders what the heck is going on. He walks in, sees Reen in her underwear and tells him to get out. Yep. And of course, this was Beather, and she wants Iska to carry her, piggyback style, have a little fun, and of course, they just plans are going to go on a train to go to near the palace, since we're in the sovereignty now, and drop off the train station. And basically, just drive up bodyguards, and they go home. And of course, Mies gets the band-aid that she needs to cover up the patches, the part she where she's a witch. So Elletear is told not to go, but she says go anyways because basically she's the eldest daughter. Yep. Oh, and the whole thing of like, there's a brief scene I'll get to that. Don't worry. That's better. Okay, so they're on the train on the way there. Elletear says to go anyways. Alice basically has this funny moment where she ends up staying in the same bed as her own mother. She looks at a photo of her. She's like, somebody she knew from her past, where she was like a rival like Iska, and described as the most rudest man she's ever met. And like, let's go to bed, and of course Elletear so that snakes out. So then they get off the train. They go on the train. They get the payment, which is basically the band-aid, and have the guards, and they'll go home. They get to the train station, like, oh, this place is completely empty. Interesting. And then, of course, Nene and meets me is like, ooh, she's pretty. And Sisbel's like, big sister Eleanor, Elletear. Like, she's shocked to see her. There's no denying Elletear is a very beautiful woman. She's very, very beautiful. She thinks on her own because she just feels like it. So, basically, she even has, like, this way she goes to the palace, At one point, she buries her own sister's face in her chest and requests that Sisbel and her full bodyguards come to the vacation house. Reen informs Alice about this, so Alice proceeds to. Alice knows about this place, and in her room in this house, it's revealed that she's got this secret underwear in this closet. And she almost admits to her mother that she bought this very skimpy underwear. And she has this fantasy of Sisbel finding this damn underwear, and Iska is like looking like embarrassed at what he's looking at. And of course she almost misses it, and of course she leaves, and oh boy, despite the fact that I hate this, I can't wait till they adapt the scene. There's a scene from the book, I remember this really well, where Iska, like, Sisbel really wants to sleep in the same bed as Iska. And no, there's no sex involved. Where then Alice basically, where Alice proceeds to, she wants to do it, and so is Elletear. So I read that scene, I'm like, damn, Iska, you get 3 beautiful women in bed with you and you're not having sex with them? I'm like, damn, you lucky guy. You dog. It'd be shocking if Jean walked in the very next morning, because Jean does a lot of talking in this episode. It would have been so funny, because this doesn't happen in the book. What if they had a scene in the anime where he goes into Iska's room and finds the 3 princesses in bed and they're all fully clothed? Well, actually, they're probably wearing 90s. And he's like, Iska? Or actually, how about this one? What if Meets or Nene walked in and says, Iska? What's going on here? He's like, nothing. And of course, Hilda's like, probably got to throw her hair. I'm just theorizing this would be so funny if the anime did this. It was like, oh, we just had plenty of fun last night. He's like, we did practically all we did was slap. That would be funny, but that didn't happen in the book. But it is a funny scene. It's basically just as funny as I remember from an Overlord book, which I was so happy they adapted this for the anime, where there was a scene where Albedo and Albedo sits on Ainz's lap, which I was so happy they adapted because it's a funny scene of her having a conversation with him, and she's sitting on his lap. And having one of the Dark Elves, I think it's the female one, his lap too, like, damn, you lucky guy. Yeah, it's an absolutely funny scene. I love it. But then the episode ends with this really cool scene here, where we have the disciples, well, basically work for the 8 apostles, where they infiltrate the country, like coming on a train, some walking, and the episode ends revealing that, oh, the queen is all by herself. Oh, before Alice leaves, the queen basically tells us about this point next year, you will be queen. And it's kind of hints at the fact that she would do this. Yeah. But, yeah, really good here. And it's a shame we don't have an episode next week. I'm like, damn. And we had such a really good cliffhanger. And who knows when the anime is going to resume, because they have to go on hiatus. Like, Studio Silverlink, did you have to do this? To this amazing series. Gorgeous animation, great voice acting, good, not much action, a lot of action per se, but you could have done something. You could have, I don't know, like, you basically put on hiatus. It's just so frustrating comes that, but good episode. Okay, so that's episode review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do another like button. Next up, basically have a comment corner, and we have open topics. Yes. This is anime news I'm going to discuss. Okay? Next video. Bye.